थिंक अबाउट इट. तपाईँ एउटा गाडीमा अगाडि बढ्दै हुनुहुन्छ, गाडी चलाउँदै अगाडि बढ्दै हुनुहुन्छ र गाडी चलाएर अगाडि बढ्ने क्रममा एकदमै धेरै धुलो आयो. एकदमै धेरै धुलो आइसकेपछि गाडीको जुन त्यो स्क्रिन छ, त्यो स्क्रिनबाट तपाईँलाई अगाडि के छ भन्ने कुरा हेर्न पनि गाह्रो हुन थाल्यो, धेरै गाह्रो हुन थाल्यो. नाउ व्हाट डु यु डु? तपाईँ त्यो केही कार्य गर्नुहुन्छ जसको कार्यको कारणले गर्दा अगाडिको धुलो बिस्तारै बिस्तारै मेटिन थाल्छ. तर तपाईँले अगाडिको धुलोलाई मेटाउन खोज्दा पनि त्यो धुलोको मात्रा यति धेरै छ कि नाउ यु आर नट एबल टु सी इट. यु आर नट रियली एबल टु सी इट. यु डु नट नो व्हाट द हेल इज आउट देयर. नाउ व्हाट डु यु डु? तपाईँ गाडीलाई दौडाउनुहुन्छ कि तपाईँ केही अरू कार्य गर्नुहुन्छ? नाउ प्रोबेबली व्हाट यु डु इज तपाईँ गाडीलाई एकछिन साइड लगाउनुहुन्छ, गाडीलाई तपाईँ रोक्नुहुन्छ, गाडीबाट तपाईँ बाहिर निक्लिनुहुन्छ र त्यो सिसालाई गएर तपाईँ पुरै जति सक्यो त्यति पुस्नुहुन्छ. एन्ड वन्स अगेन यु गेट इनसाइड द कार एन्ड यु स्टार्ट राइडिङ. वाइ? भेरी कमन एन्सर, बट ट्राई सेइङ इट. वाइ? Because there is one thing that you need to move ahead, and that one thing is clarity. तपाईँ गाडी चलाउनुहोस् या तपाईँ आफ्नो जीवनको गाडीलाई अगाडि बढाउनुहोस्, one thing that you need is clarity. Clarity is conclusion. Clarity is knowing where you want to go. Clarity is knowing what you want to do. तपाईँ के गर्न चाहने, तपाईँ कहाँ पुग्न चाहने, तपाईँ कस्तो खालको व्यक्ति बन्न चाहने. The clarity is the answer. The clarity is the driving factor. The clarity is the way we know on which area should I focus more. Clarity is the awareness ki on which area should I bring my awareness, on which area should I take my attention. Clarity is the answer ki ma kun chai direction ma, kun chai bato ma afno focus lai lagau, afno energy lai lagau, afno action lai lagau, afno karma lai lagau. Once we know, once we have clarity on the major things on our life, we can now march ourselves towards that direction. The problem is, most of us, we do not have clarity about our goals. We do not have clarity about म के गर्छु भोलि. We do not have clarity about म के गर्ने यो एकता. Yes, I truly agree कि तपाईले जस्तो तरिकाले आफ्नो लाइफलाई प्लानिङ गर्नुहुन्छ त्यही तरिकाले तपाईको जीवन चल्छ भन्ने छैन. The actions, or let's say the outcomes of the life may be different from what you wanted the outcomes to be, but it does not mean that we do not project our plans, we do not project our goals. It does not mean that we do not move ahead with clarity. यदि तपाईलाई अन्नपूर्ण बेस क्याम्पमा जानु छ भने you should know which is the right pathway. You should know where you want to be. तपाईको त्यो गन्तव्यको पिक्चर तपाईमा क्लियर हुनु पर्यो. Okay, that is where we want to go. Plus, you need to have clarity on the goal too as well. र यदि बाटोमा तपाई झुकिनु भयो भने what you do is you ask some other people, म कुन चाहिँ बाटोबाट जाऊँ? If there are no other people, you find out Google Map, maybe you find out other forms of map, and then you start tracking down कि म right pathमा छु कि छैन. त्यो right pathमा छु कि छैन भन्ने प्रश्न is the process. I mean, is the प्रश्न जसले भन्दैछ तपाईलाई find out the clarity, have the clarity. त्यो गन्तव्य जुन गन्तव्यतर्फ तपाईँ जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ, that गन्तव्य is the clarity. अहिलेको यो भिडियोमा my dear friends, I want to talk about त्यो चारवटा एरियाजहरु जुन एरियाजमा if you have clarity on, यो चारवटा एरियाजमा if you have clarity on, it is going to help you to move ahead in life in much more faster way. र यो चारवटा एरियालाई इजी बनाउनको लागि यो चारवटा एरिया are the S of clarity, the 4S of clarity. So let me take you to these 4 types of clarities which we need to have in our life to increase our speed in much more faster way on our process of life. So the point number 1, my dear friends, the first kind of clarity is the clarity on the self-image which you want to have. Self-image is the phrase. Self-image भन्नुको अर्थ तपाईले आफुलाई हेर्ने दृष्टिकोण कस्तो बनाउन तपाई चाहनुहुन्छ, आफुलाई तपाई कस्तो रूपमा हेर्न चाहनुहुन्छ, आफू कस्तो व्यक्ति भएको पिक्चर तपाई आफ्नो दिमागमा क्रिएट गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ. What is the kind of mental picture you want to create about yourself? Every one of us, we have some perception about ourselves. Yes or no? Yes. True or false? True. म यस्तो खालको व्यक्ति छु है, मेरो यस्तो खालको बानी छ है, मेरो यस्तो खालको सोचाइ छ. Every one of us, we have perception about self, isn't it? हाम्रो आफू प्रति म कस्तो खालको व्यक्ति हुँ भन्ने सेल्फ पर्सेप्सन, सेल्फ इमेज छ. नाउ द क्वेशन इज, नाउ क्ल्यारिटी इज अबाउट म कस्तो खालको व्यक्ति बन्न चाहने त, त्यो चाहना प्रति म कस्तो खालको व्यक्ति बन्ने, म कस्तो खालको एटिट्युड राख्ने, कस्तो खालको मेरो माइन्डसेट राख्ने, कस्तो खालको म एक्सन गर्ने, कस्तो खालको बिहेभियर म आफ्नो जीवनमा राख्ने, कस्तो खालको बाटोमा म हिँड्ने, म आफूलाई म कस्तो रूपमा हेर्न चाहन्छु त, म आफू कस्तो खालको व्यक्ति बन्न चाहन्छु त. तपाईको भविष्य तपाईको वर्तमानमा छैन, तर तपाईको भविष्यलाई तपाईले आफ्नो वर्तमानमा ल्याउने, आउटकमलाई होइन कि तपाई कस्तो खालको व्यक्ति बन्न चाहने त. Having a clear picture about self, clarity about self image. Clarity about the kind of person, the kind of habits, the kind of action, the kind of karmas, the kind of being you want to be. Clarity about self-image. Now let me take you to point number 2, clarity about the social image. भन्नुको अर्थ अरु व्यक्तिले तपाईलाई कुन चाहिँ रूपमा हेरुन् भन्ने तपाईको इच्छा छ त. How do you want your friends to see you? How do you want your family members to see you? How do you want other citizens to see you? How do you want the people of the community to see you? How do you want the world to see you? What kind of image do you want your society to have about you? Now let me make it more interesting. What do you want people around you to talk about you when you are lying on your deathbed? After मृत्युको शय्यामा, मृत्युको बेडमा पल्टिरहेको बेला, what do you want people around you to talk about you? What kind of image do you want people around you to have about yourself? Now, I'm not a very perfect social being. त्यो कारणले गर्दा I'm not a big fan of social image, but it helps you. See, every one of us, we want people to see us in certain ways. So how do you want people around you to see you? If you know it, it helps you to modify your behavior and your action. True or false? True. Now let me take you to point number 3, clarity on the skills you want to have for your life, the competency that you want to have for yourself. Which are the areas of life on which you want to have high level of competency? Which are the areas of life on which you want to have like high level of skills? Which are the areas of life on which you want to build your knowledge? कस्तो खालको skill you want to have? कस्तो खालको competence you want to have? कस्तो कुन चाहिँ हो त्यो area on which you really want to be potential about? You see, कुनै potential हाम्रो त्यो भित्र हुन्छ, कुनै potential हामी nurture गर्न सक्छौं, हामी त्यसलाई groom गर्न सक्छौं. So कुन चाहिँ हो त्यो potential जसलाई तपाई groom गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ, जसलाई तपाई grow गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ? Which are those skills which you want to have in you? Which are those areas on which you want to have high amount of knowledge? What kind of competence you want to have for yourself? Now I'm pretty sure you want to be competent about something, isn't it? कुनै न कुनै कुरामा you want to be competent, isn't it? कुनै न कुनै skills you want to have for yourself. You may not have clarity about it, but I'm pretty sure that you want to be competent about something while you're living your life. Maybe you want to be competent about singing. You want to have a skill when it is about dancing. Maybe you want to have writing, creative thinking, speaking खालको skill. Maybe you want to be genius about creative processing in your head. But which are those areas on which you want to be genius, on which you want to have high level of skill, on which you really want to be competent in your life? The third point is clarity on the skills, on the competency, on the areas on which you want to be genius on your life. Once you know those areas, once you know those topics, once you know those subjects, now march on, move ahead, make a schedule, make a discipline, and come on, work hard on those skills, because that is the clear picture on your head. Ki yo area ma I want to be genius, I want to grow my potential, I want to have the skills and be competent about it. Now let me take you to the final point, point number 4. Clarity about the kind of service you want to give to this world. Every one of us, we are serving ourselves somehow, isn't it? हामी आफूलाई कुनै न कुनै तरिकाले सर्भ गरिरहेछौं. But yes, I agree, some people, they are serving themselves more, some people, they are worst about serving themselves. I mean, some people are their best friends, some people are their worst friends. But every one of us, we have this desire to give ourselves with the kind of service, you see, which we can give to ourselves, or which we cannot, we simply dream about it. But whatever it is, we want to serve ourselves. But this is the point on which I'm talking about serving others, not just yourself. What kind of service you want to give to others? There are some people who want to focus on the issue of children. Some people, they want to focus on the issue of women. Some people, they want to focus on solving major problems in the world. Some people, they want to focus on building their team. Some people, they want to focus on helping animals. Some people, they want to focus on helping or advocating in the issue of climate change. You see, कुन चाहिँ हो त्यो issue, कुन चाहिँ हो त्यो area जसमा you want to serve, जसमा you want to give back to this world, जसमा you want to give something to others as well. How do you want to serve? How do you want to serve others? How do you want to serve the world? When you have clarity on the kind of service you want to give to others, it brings clarity on the kind of purpose you want to hold for your life. So yesterday we talked about the 4 S of clarity. The first one, clarity on self-image, आफ्नो image, आफूप्रतिको, आफू कस्तो खालको व्यक्ति हुन चाहने त्यो कुराको आफ्नो दिमागमा self-image. The second thing we talked about is the clarity on social image, समाजले मेरो बारेमा कस्तो खालको दृष्टिकोण राखोस् त. Third is clarity on skills, the competence, genius, potential which you want to have in you. The fourth one is clarity on service which you want to give to others and the world, the service which the world is waiting to have from you. So once we have clarity on these 4 areas, it really helps us, you see, to direct our action on those direction. किनकि जब तपाईको दिमाग क्लियर हुन्छ नि, दिमागमा जब तपाईसँग क्ल्यारिटी हुन्छ नि, त्यतिखेर यु नो कुन चाहिँ बाटोमा म हिँड्ने, यु नो कतिखेर मैले ब्रेक लगाउने. जब तपाईँ बाइक चलाउँदै हुनुहुन्छ अनि तपाईँ कन्फ्युज खानुभयो, म यता जाउँ कि उता जाउँ, होइन, अब त्यतिखेर एक्सन हुन सक्छ के. जब तपाईँ बाइक चलाउँदै हुनुहुन्छ त्यहाँनिर बिचमा मान्छेले बाटो काट्न थाल्यो, अब तपाईँलाई थाहा छैन म ब्रेक हान्नु कि म कुदाउँ, म ब्रेक हान्नु कि म कुदाउँ, म ब्रेक हान्नु, त्यतिखेर एक्सन हुन सक्छ. त्यो व्यक्तिमा पनि क्ल्यारिटी हुनु, म हिँडौँ कि म रोकौँ, बाइक आइरहेछ म हिँडौँ कि म रोकौँ, म हिँडौँ कि म रोकौँ, त्यतिखेर एक्सन हुन सक्छ के. But once you know कि रोक, when you know it, now your mind gets you to do that thing. Or when you know कि होइन रोक्दैन त हिँड त दौड, now your mind does that thing. When you have clarity, you see, the rate of action is higher. तर जब क्ल्यारिटी नै छैन दिमागमा, dude, you're not going to take action. र जब तपाईँ कतैतिर बुलेट फायर गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ you need to know where you're going to fire the bullet, isn't it? Until and unless you know where you're going to fire the bullet, boom, doesn't make sense. If you want to hit the target, you need to know what the target is. Very simple. If you want to hit the target, if you do not want the bullet to lose its value, if you want to use that bullet, you got to know where you want the bullet to get into, where you want to hit the bullet with. Clarity is power. Your mind, it needs clarity to take action. So your चारवटा एरियामा bring that clarity. How to do that? Come on, dude, go ahead. Bring a diary, bring a pen, start writing it down. यो चारवटा एरियाको point लेख्नुहोस्, नाम लेख्नुहोस् चारवटा यसको, हैन? Self image, social image, skill, service, and write it down. Brainstorm, टन्नै पोइन्टहरु बनाउनुहोस्. त्यसमध्येबाट बेस्ट पोइन्टहरु छान्नुहोस्. And once you have those best pointsहरु, त्यसलाई अब चार्ट पेपरमा तपाई टास्नुहोस्. चार्ट पेपरमा टास्नुहोस् या पेपरमा टास्नुहोस्, and paste it on your wall. Wallमा लेख्नुहोस्. किनकि जब तपाई गएर ऐनामा हेर्नुहुन्छ, you see yourself. In no time you see yourself. But how do you see your goals? How do you see the clear picture of your life? You see from this process. It's my litmus, tasnos. Now that wall, that thing that you have pasted on the wall, that is your gantavya, you see? That is your clarity. That is what you want to do. That is where you want to be. That is your mirror now. That is your aina now. My appeal to you, dude, go ahead. Create an aina for yourself. Now that is what we do on our training courses. We get our participants to work hard, to make those plans, to write those plans on the chart paper, to write those plans on the A4 size paper, to write those plans and go in the home and then paste it. So every day when they wake up, they see those goals and they get inspired. They have the energy, they have the momentum because they know the target on which they want to hit the target with the bullet. And that's how they start their everyday schedule. That's what we make sure that our participants do when they are on our training course. So we want you to have this training course right now. Get the diary and write those clear picture on that diary, paste it on your wall, and have that mirror for you to see every single day. Help yourself. And there are a lot of people who are in need of help. Go ahead, help them with these techniques. Help them to be much better human being, which they deserve to be. But first, help yourself. All the very best, sunshine. I'll see you again. And next time, I want to make sure that you are much more clear than the way you are right now. God bless you.